Chelsea turned the MKM Stadium into their playground. A Pedro Neto hat-trick, 3 assists from Liam Delap, and a statement FA Cup performance from start to finish. If this is the Blues hitting top gear in cup competitions, the rest should be worried. Let's break it all down.
Look, just sum up this, because obviously he's out of one cup, and this is probably going to be a big focus for him now in terms of the league is looking good and steady. This is going to be one that he's really going to target, Joe.
Oh, great opportunity. And to go through the first, Charlton away in the first round, coming up to Hull on a Friday night and getting the job done, like I say, getting some squad rotation, Neto is a great night for him as well. There'll be a real good feel-good factor about Chelsea at the moment.
A lot of the talk around Liam at the moment is that his first 10 games, now 11, have been good. They've shown good signs that he is managing this team well, but there will be bigger challenges to come. But these kind of fixtures are ones that you just cannot slip up on, and you need to get past.
Well, Joe mentioned it. It's a long travel, difficult conditions. You're facing a team that will try and challenge you. They're going well in the Championship at the moment. And it was a test completed, job done, move on. Clean sheet, which was important. They rode some stuff at the end. That clean sheet mentality was something I'm sure he's been focusing on. But I thought it was really good.
This whole side, they're doing really well in playoff positions in the Championship. We spoke to the owner earlier on. We know what their aspirations are to get to the Premier League next season. But they were quite resolute in the first half. It took Chelsea a little while to break them down. Before then, the goals just started to flow.
I think it's just one of those nights where you have to accept Chelsea with a better team. I think Hull did everything they possibly could. They rested a few, like they said, they're in such a good league position that they could afford to look forward to the next games coming up, because they've got a busy schedule going as well. Like I say, they got beat fair and square by a very good Chelsea team tonight who showed their experience and international quality.
And they were trying their best, Kaz, in the first half, and it took this bit of quality from Pedro Neto to finally break down.
Yeah, look, it takes a bit of rhythm to try and work them out as well, and sometimes you can try and do tippy-tappy, but it's a quick-fire shot. Nice around the 18-yard box there, but bang, in the corner. And sometimes that's what you have to do. Teams don't expect it, and if they back off you and you give people like Neto just a slight yard, keepers unsighted at big distance, it's a great strike, and that's what sets you off, because they did have opportunities and they're kind of fluffing the lines a little bit, but there's nothing fluffing about that. It was an unbelievable finish, and the keeper had no chance.
Yeah, I was going to say, Joe, what are your thoughts on the keeper there?
Brilliant finish. And as Kaz was talking about there, Chelsea had their chances and it looked like they were just a little bit off. And then Neto just got on the edge of the box, and we talked about that whole low block. When it goes through bodies like that, I think it went through players' legs. You've got absolutely no chance. It was clinical.
Yeah. The whole keeper made a great save, which eventually led on to the second goal for Chelsea. So talk us through this one, Kaz.
Yeah, I mean, look, again, good build-up from Chelsea. They got bodies into the box there, and it's an unbelievable save.
Yeah, brilliant. Top start. It's a real, top hand save. That's the start of the second half. So he's thinking, I've kept my team in it. But Chelsea, you saw the celebrations. You saw how much this goal meant. I think from the game point of view and everything they've been working on, Liam Delap touched on it. He said they've been so close in recent matches, so that must have felt really good.
And also, I suppose, Kaz, the thought that it's not so long ago against Leeds where they let a 2-0 lead slip. Yeah. So that second goal is important, and go and be ruthless when you take the lead.
Exactly. And look, what I would say is the delivery was superb, and they have some good deliveries, and I've not watched them over the last period since Liam's come in, really, really strong. But you're right, it's a mentality to go again, and that's why tonight was a classy, professional performance. Get it done, and then you can kind of rest with the ball and relax. But I thought it was really good, all effort, all team, good effort all round.
And I imagine Liam's going to be really chuffed with the fact that you make the rotation and people step up and take their opportunities.
Yeah, like I say, he had opportunities as well with the team playing so well and putting this game to bed relatively early. He was able to make changes, blood youngsters. I think Garnacho was the only one who didn't quite shine tonight, but I think other than that, Liam Delap, we talked about, he would have loved his goal, but 3 assists, a top night for him.
OK, well, look, here's Liam Rosenior. Now, hello, Liam. How are you, mate? We can ask you all the questions. Look, we were just really complimenting your team and the performance that you saw out there tonight. Tell me how pleased you are with it.
I just said to the lads, the attitude of the team, the quality they have, they showed in moments. Some of the football we played is fantastic. But what I've really challenged the players on since I've come on is positive reactions to losing the ball or a bad refereeing decision, and I just felt our energy, our pressing, our fundamentals and our values were there tonight, and we could have scored more. But I think Hull are a very good team, and this was a really, really difficult tie. I'm just delighted in the performance.
How much goes into when you let leads slip and you don't want that kind of mentality to sink in? So how much was going into, look, guys, if we go ahead, we have to kill the game off?
Yeah, look, I was desperate for that clean sheet. I was disappointed at the end when Hull had a few chances, but overall the players were excellent tonight. Frustrated with the other night because there was a lot of good play. We didn't see the game out, so there are things for us to improve. We have a bit of time now. We don't have a midweek game for the first time ever, it feels like, so we can rest, recover, and make sure we keep improving on the training pitch.
Liam, I was at the Charlton game as well as the game tonight, and everyone will think that it's a given. You turn up and you beat these teams with
games
ease.
are difficult.
It's absolutely not, and I thought the attitude of your team was incredible. And it's all very well being an international superstar, but you must have been so pleased with the boys, the established players, of how they stepped up tonight.
Yeah, I believe the harder you work in life, the luckier you get. I think Pedro Neto summed that up. I thought from minute 1 to minute 94, he ran himself into the ground. He played in the number 10 position, he's tracking back, he's pressing, and he gets what he deserves, which is the goals that he gets. I thought Garnacho, Esteval, they're outstanding players, but I really like is the work rate and the energy in the team. And for us to be successful this year, that has to be there. That's as a bare minimum.
I was going to ask you about Neto in that number 10 position. You're going to see him there in the future moving forward, and, you know, what else can he bring to you in that position?
He's got so much. He's got so much. He's got so much good. He can play every position in the top line. He's played up front against Barcelona early in the season, was outstanding there. He's a great player. And what I was really happy for him tonight was he got the rewards because he's been working really hard for the team, but to give him those goals should give him confidence for the rest of the season.
Can I also give you a hand warmer because you look freezing?
I'm absolutely
Do you want
freezing.
it?
I'm not used to being in Hull again. I've got to get used to it. It's been nice to be in.
I was about to say, how is it being back? And I imagine the answer's cold.
Cold, but amazing. Really nice to get the reception that I got. Like I said before, the game, the club does mean a real lot to me. My family were here, so to get the receptions from both sets of fans, yeah, it's a nice thing, but you want to keep winning games.
They were chanting he's one of their own. Did you hear that?
Yeah, thank you for that. It's nice. I'm going to go upstairs and see Ajin now. It'll be nice to see him, and no, it's been a really positive night.
We spoke to him before the game, actually, and he's always really complimentary of you
He's a good guy.
Before I don't want to move away from the game too much, because obviously Liam Delap also had a really good game today and was really influential in a couple of those goals. How impressed are you with him?
All of them, I have to say, all of them. The Andre Santos has been like Moi Caicedo, Enzo when he comes on. The lads are starting to understand our principles in our build and how we want to bounce through the pitch. Overall, I don't want to single. I know I've singled out Pedro, but I was just happy with the whole squad today and what they brought in terms of their professionalism.
Liam, I also just want to ask, before we let you go, it feels from the outside like you are building such a good relationship with these players and they are responding so well to you. What do you want that relationship to look like?
Just normal, they're great. They're not kids, they're men. What I learned very quickly with them as a group, they want the best for the club. And my job and the staff's job is to guide them. They're going to make mistakes. Every team makes mistakes, but you have to guide them and connect with them and try and get the maximum out of them. And I have to say, so far, I think it's 40 days I've been in the job. I think we've made a really, really strong start.
Absolutely. Liam, we'll let you go and get warm.
Thank you. You can have a hand warmer back.
You can
All right. Thank you so much.
Liam,
Have a
thank
good
you
night.
so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Take care. Liam Rossigna there. We're going to pick up where we left off just a second ago. Let's have a look at 3-0. This was Esteval. And guys, again, we were just talking about Liam Delap and what he was doing in the build-up to this one, Kaz.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I like him on that right-hand side. We've seen him play there, and I think this is where he's at his best, just driving and getting at people. Sometimes centrally, he doesn't get the opportunity to do this because people are in his space, but he rolls it, he's strong. And then, look, you know, you get your little bit of luck as well when it falls to Esteval, and it's a nice finish. But overall, a brilliant goal.
Yeah, he's like rolled his studs back on it.
Yeah.
Great awareness. I think he would have wanted, obviously he wanted to finish, but as Liam Rossigna just touched on there, they want the best for the club. So a selfish striker there is having a shot at a very difficult angle. He wants a goal tonight, no doubt about it, but he wanted to give it to his mate, put it on a plate.
Joe, we'll stay with you to talk us through 4-0, and really that was job done.
Yeah, absolutely. And Chelsea were good for it. They were really ruthless in this part of the game. Pedro Neto was just shining the whole time. Little 1-2 with Liam Delap. Great control. Knows where his teammate is. Absolutely brilliant. And as I say, Liam Delap, again, could be looking to turn, get his shot off. The game's already done. It's all about me. No, sets it perfectly. Through bodies again. Absolutely no chance. Ruthless from Chelsea.
Yeah, he's got himself another assist, but he'll want to build on the goals as well, won't he, Liam?
Yeah, of course, but I think where his manager's backing in there, he recognises all-round play, and I think that's important. And the link and relationship with Neto was really good today, and that's actually the best I've seen him play with someone as well in that connection in a while. So I thought that was quite pleasing.
Okay.
Welcome back to Sport Lab. Chelsea delivered a dominant display in the FA Cup fourth round, dismantling Hull City 4-0 away from home to book their place in the next stage in emphatic fashion. It took time to fully break Hull down, but once Chelsea found their rhythm, there was no stopping them. The breakthrough came 5 minutes before half-time. Liam Delap showed great awareness inside the box, slipping a clever pass into the path of Pedro Neto, who finished confidently to give Chelsea a 1-0 lead heading into the break. That goal shifted the momentum completely. Just 6 minutes into the second half, Neto struck again. Sharp movement, clinical finishing, 2-0 Chelsea. Hull struggled to cope with the pace and directness of the Blues' attack, and it wasn't long before the third arrived. In the 59th minute, Delap was involved once more, setting up Estevao, who calmly slotted home to make it 3-0 and effectively end the contest. But the night belonged to Pedro Neto. With 71 minutes on the clock, Delap completed his assist hat-trick, picking out Neto once again. The winger made no mistake, sealing his own hat-trick and a commanding 4-0 victory for Chelsea. It was ruthless, efficient, and full of attacking confidence. Hull had no answer to Chelsea's movement and quality in the final third, and from that point on, it was game management for the visitors. A professional performance, a clinical edge, and a serious FA Cup statement. Full-time at the MKM Stadium, Hull City 0, Chelsea 4. A Pedro Neto masterclass, a Liam Delap creative clinic, and Chelsea march confidently into the next round. Are the Blues becoming serious cup contenders this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash the like button, and subscribe to Sport Lab for more FA Cup action, Premier League analysis, and breaking football stories. See you in the next one.